Shout out to the W.T.C Gang. We the chosen ones. You slayed the highest ranking demon they could have sent. Your enemies are in shambles. The devil thought he had you, but the chosen ones got away. I need every chosen one right now to share this video. I need every chosen one right now to comment 1111 right now. I need every chosen one to subscribe to your boy, because what I'm about to break down right now is going to change your life. Let me tell you something. Little do you know, chosen ones, when you at the highest point or at the highest peak of your life, you have to know that it's going to be a bigger devil that you're going to have to defeat. Just let you know, the more successful you become in life, you best believe there is going to be a bigger devil you're going to have to knock down. Let me tell you something. Your enemies thought they have sent the highest ranking demon to take you off of your mission. Your enemies thought they sent the highest ranking demon to take you off of your grind for the Lord. Let me tell you something, chosen ones. You have slayed the highest ranking demon. And when I mean the highest ranking demon, this demon was ranked so high. This devil was so big. Guess what? You hit rock bottom, chosen ones. Everybody already know, once you hit rock bottom, guess what? You can't go no deeper than that. You can't go no lower than that. It happened to me. People walked out on me. People have said all evils and manners against me. People have told me that I wasn't going to make it. And you know what's so worse about it? People sent their highest ranking demon to try to take me off of my mission. But let me tell you something. When God got his hands on your life, there is nothing the enemy can do. You're resilient. You're resilient. And I'm going to tell you what resilient means. To be able to withstand or to overcome any trial or tribulation, any condition. To bounce back from any trial or tribulation. Let me tell you something. You're going to make it. No matter what comes your way, let me tell you something. You're going to make it. You're resilient. And you have to know that no matter what the enemies try to throw your way, no matter what highest ranking devil they try to throw your way, let me tell you something. You go knock that devil out. I need everybody to put in the comments below and say, no matter what you try to do to me, devil, I'm going to knock you down. You got to know that when you have hit rock bottom, you got to know that your enemies have sent the highest ranking devil to literally take you out of this world. But they can't take you out of this world because let me tell you something. God handpicked you out of the crowd and he escorted you to the front. I need everybody to put that in the comments below and say, God handpicked me out of the crowd and he escorted me to the front. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. They didn't even think that you was going to slay the highest ranking demon to ever face this planet Earth. You got to be very careful, chosen ones, when you are really going for your true calling and your true vision. You got to be really careful. Because if you're not prayerful, let me tell you something. That devil going to come to you and you ain't going to know which way he coming. But thanks be unto God that you got away. I need everybody to put that in the comments below and say the devil thought he had me, but I sure got away. That devil ugly. That devil, he don't give a damn about you. That devil, he really wants you to die. That devil wants you to leave this earth and never return again because he already know you got greatness written all over you. Do not be ignorant concerning Satan and his devices, chosen ones. Don't be ignorant concerning Satan and his devices. You'd have made it too far. You cannot afford to lose right now, chosen ones. Your enemies really thought they had you beaten when they sent the highest ranking demon to take you out of this world. But thank God that you are resilient. Thanks be unto God that you was raised from a different cloth. Thanks be unto God that you was raised under a good foundation. Your enemies are in shambles right now. Your enemies are shaking in their boots right now. Your enemies are fearful right now, because let me tell you something. They never thought that you would have bounced back from being thrown to the wolves. Your enemies thought that you would have never bounced back from being betrayed by everybody and their mama. Your enemies thought that you would never bounce back from hitting rock bottom. But let me tell you something. God always have a ram in the bush. When you are God's chosen one, he always got a ram in the bush. Let me tell you something. Your enemies will plot, they will plan, they will even write it down. Your enemies even have their own little diary about you. You know you are really hated when your enemies will make a diary about you. And there's not good things in that diary. Understand what I'm saying? You have to really know that God has sent you to this earth to really, really be the light of the world. And you think your enemy's going to really rock with you? You literally just slayed the highest ranking demon to have ever faced this planet Earth. God gave you the strength. God gave you the gift of discernment. God gave you these spiritual gifts to use against these enemies' tactics. God gave you the gift to overcome and to withstand any condition that you might face. You owe God everything. If before you even start thinking about blessing other people, before you even start thinking about blessing, the ones that were coming into your life and trying to help you, understand what I'm coming from? You owe God everything first. We too busy trying to give back to people, right? Before we give back to the Lord. And God has said, what are you doing? Because if it had not been for me who was on your side, you wouldn't even be in the position that you are in right now. So thank God that you have overcome every situation, every obstacle in your life that really try to break you down. That's why I say you owe God everything. You owe God your life. Your enemies are in shambles right now. Your enemies don't even want to come out the house right now. Your enemies don't even want to face you face to face right now, because they already know that you are successful. You are really the chosen one. They had to sit back and say, man, my God, this boy must be really the chosen one. This sister must really be the chosen one. I done sent the highest ranking demon to take this brother off his mission. And you mean to tell me he didn't bounce back from that? You got to know what your enemies is saying. Think about what your enemies is saying behind your back. Think about what they saying in their mind when they see you. You got to know that you are a walking miracle. I need everybody to put that in the comments below and say, I am a walking miracle. They threw you to the wolves. You came back leading the pack. You slayed the highest ranking demon. You remind me of David. You remind me of David when he had slayed Goliath. Understand what I'm saying? They thought they had David beat because David was only 140 pounds, only 5'6". Understand what I'm saying? You resilient. It don't matter how big, it don't matter how strong that devil is. Let me tell you something. You slayed the giant. David slayed the giant with just a slingshot. and God's anointing. David slayed the giant. You slayed the highest ranking demon to have ever been built on planet Earth. You owe God everything. They sent the highest ranking demon behind your back. You didn't even know that this highest ranking demon was coming for you. Here it is, 4 in the morning. That's the highest ranking demon knocking at your door. You don't even know what's going on. It's 4 in the morning. Let me tell you how that devil works. You sleep. You snoring. You already going through the struggle. Understand what I'm saying? You already going through trials and tribulations. You already going through spiritual warfare. And here come that devil at 4 in the morning. That devil know you gonna make it big. That devil know that you are destined for greatness. That devil know that you got all power in your hands. But here come that devil at 4 in the morning. Think about it. The highest ranking devil at 4 in the morning knocking at your door. And your enemy come and tell you, get up, somebody at the door for you. Now you waking up, you can barely wake up. You can barely open your eyes. You like, I know it ain't the homies. Understand what I'm saying? You like, I know it ain't the homies. I know this better not be one of the homies knocking at my door at 4 in the morning. It better be an emergency. Your enemies woke you up. Hey, somebody at the door for you. You don't even know what's going on. You got to be careful. Because guess what? These people will plot and plan against your life and you don't even know what's going on. But let me tell you what God will do. He will reverse that plot and that plan. Them evil ways and them evil plans backfired on them goddamn enemies. Understand. Them evil ways and them evil tactics and them evil demonic spirits and them evil plans, it backfired on your enemies. They sent the highest ranking demon, but little do they know. Yes, you might have opened that door. And the highest ranking demon might have hit you with his best shot. Might have knocked you out with one punch. But let me tell you something. I bet you they didn't expect you to come back to slay the highest ranking demon. Now you done came back. You done literally killed the highest ranking demon. There's nothing the devil can do to you right now. Because let me tell you something. You are the best version of yourself. You have become the best version of yourself, and that's the original version of yourself. The one when your grandmother raised you since you were in diapers. You have gone back to your roots since you were younger. That's it, and that's all. That's it. God told you to get back up and go back to where you used to. God told you to get back up, dust your shoulders off, and do what you used to do. I need you to start praising my name like you used to. God said it started off in diapers. I need you to go back to the diaper times and praise me when you was in your baby crib. Praise me when you was in your baby's pen. Praise me when you was in your baby's rocking chair. Continue to praise me. Understand what I'm saying? When you have hit rock bottom, your enemies, they laughed at you. They mocked you. They said all evils and manners against you. But let me tell you something. When God raised you up, when God has really made you successful, when God has made you beautifully and wonderfully made, when God gave you that fresh anointing all over again, when God gave you the spirit of discernment all over again, when God gave you the gift of tongues all over again, when God gave you the anointing to destroy every single yoke, let me tell you something. Now your enemies are in fucking shambles. They can't believe that you made it this far. And if you think I'm lying, I'm a living witness right now. Because I've slayed the highest ranking demon to ever lived on planet Earth. And when I mean I slayed the highest ranking demon, let me tell you how that devil work. He will really try to take you out of this life. The devil will really take you out of your misery. He will really take you off your mission only if you let him. I dare everybody to put in the comments below and say, I'm not going to let the devil take me off of my mission. I'm going to keep pressing towards the mark of the price of the high calling. Your enemies are shaking in their boots right now. Your enemies are experiencing sweaty palms right now. They so nervous, their palms are sweaty. They can't even look at you face to face right now. Tell these suckers, you can't see me. I dare everybody to put that in the comments below. Don't be afraid to tell that devil and tell your enemies, you can't see me. You just like David, who slayed Goliath. You remind me of David. We got the strength, the courage, the confidence to take on any devil, no matter how big, no matter how strong. We have the courage, we have the strength, and we have God's favor over our lives to overcome any obstacle that may come our way. You owe God everything. I need everybody to comment 1111 right now, because let me tell you something. We are going to higher places. New beginnings are happening this very hour. The devil really thought he had you, but thank God you got away. And you wonder why people don't call you no more. They don't text you anymore. They don't want to support what you're doing. Because they never gave a fuck about you in the first place. These people are the one that sent the highest ranking demon to try to take your life. You came back leading the pack. You came back breaking generational curses. Let me tell you something. Just wait till God really finish with you, chosen ones, because this is just the beginning. This is just the motherfucking beginning. You think your enemies in shambles now? They ain't seen nothing yet. Continue to do what you do best, chosen ones, and that's giving God the praise. They can't beat you at giving God the praise, because let me tell you something. When you are chosen by the Most High God, let me tell you something. When you are favored by the Most High God, there is nothing the enemy can do to you. So don't you worry about your enemies. Don't you worry about what they plotting, what they planning against you. Let them write everything they can write down that diary. Let them write it down, because let me tell you something. God gonna rip it up anyway. You got to be careful. Because people's true intentions of you is not good at all. People really want you out of this world. People don't even want you living anymore. People can't stand to see you coming, chosen ones. People don't even like who you are becoming. You are great. You are the great one. Know your worth. And pay it forward, or they gonna play you for it. Thank God that you got away. Thank God that you were able to withstand the fiery darts coming from Satan himself, because guess what? When that highest ranking demon came at you, let me tell you something. He gave you everything he had. That devil was throwing depression at you. That devil was throwing all kind of things at you, misery at you, strife. That devil had all kind of evil manners, and that devil had all kind of evil intentions against you. You really hit rock bottom. And if you can make it back from rock bottom, you can make it back from anything in life. You owe God everything. You owe God your praise. Join the WTC Mentoring Program. And I promise you, I'm going to get you to the next level. My email is Jordan_Howard18@yahoo.com. If you guys would love to be a blessing to my YouTube channel, my Cash App is God Will Provide 31. Don't forget to put the $ in the symbol below. My PayPal is God Will Provide 30. God is doing a new thing in your life, chosen ones. And you have to realize, when God is doing a new thing, every time you reach your highest point in life, every time you make another great content video, or every time you reach a certain amount of subscribers, or every time God is blessing your business, or every time God is moving on your behalf, let me tell you something, it's going to be a bigger devil you're going to have to knock down. You better be ready to be knuckled up. And you better be ready to take every haymaker, every jab, every uppercut to that devil. Because let me tell you something, he gonna do his job. We just have to stay on our path of righteousness. That's the only way we're gonna win. But don't you ever forget that your enemies are in shambles. They are shaking in their boots right now. Because they already know that the chosen one has arrived. The chosen one has come. And don't you ever forget, if you need a friend, you already know you got a friend in me. If you need prayer, you already know you got a prayer warrior in me. If you need motivation, if you need inspiration, you already know you got the best motivational speaker in the whole wide world, in your boy. We the chosen ones. Be blessed.